So here's the Aluminatus Evolution. This is a pure kit bot only, and it is the same build area as the Aluminatus as far as the XY goes. 300 by 300, or actually 320 by 320 build area. You can see from the top there, but it's only half as tall, 180 millimeter tall Z, but it's also only going to be a $999 kit for the base model, and then there will be a optional dual extruder model here with a kind of novel dual extruder where the inactive extruder will be parked over on its side in its parking space, and the belt will use a solenoid to pick up the active extruder and, do its printing deal, then park it over on its parking spot, come over and pick up this one and do its print, do its part of the print, park it again, come grab this one, and so on and so on. Now, let's take a look at the back of the printer here, and you can see that this, I haven't installed the lead screws or the smooth rods yet, but you can see that the slider goes in front of the frame on these standoffs, and there's a 2020 T-slot that goes behind the frame. Has these nice X-ends with linear bearings in them and lead screw holders, and will move up and down here while we'll take a look at this and show you how that works. And you can see that the Y cable moves back and forth with the belt. Now, one of the cool things about this X-axis is the way the motor is actually mounted in the middle here with the pulley, and there's an idler on each end for the belts, and this is the tensioning device. You can move these in and out to tension the belt, and this little guy here is going to have a roller bearing that will roll in the T-slot, and it actually will have a solenoid in it that will be able to have a sloped cone, and there will be a sloped cone female part here and a male part here, and when you want to engage, you turn off the current to the solenoid, and it will poke into here to pick up that extruder and move it back and forth, and when you give current to the solenoid, it will retract the cone and leave that extruder where you parked it, and then you can move just this this part back and forth on the belt, and then pick up the different extruders. So that's pretty smoking. I'm pretty stoked on that. Cool thing about this whole printer as well is that the whole thing doesn't weigh a whole hell of a lot, and it's going to be very simple to put together. I imagine open the kit, and very small part count, very few printed parts. There's a motor mount, there's an idler mount, there's some X-ends, some extruders, another couple of motor mounts, but the majority of it is just a new aluminum wide open frame. Now this is pretty much the XYZ robot from the Max Pro that we had in Make Magazine. In fact, it's pretty much identical, which we love this robot. We just kind of got really sick of the over-engineered Max frame that it was planted in. That was just a pain in the ass to get all those parts together, and kind of closed in the robot and made it inaccessible and whatnot. So this bot opens that back up and puts the robot on display, which is what you kind of care about and what's cool about it. So yeah, this is the Aluminatus Evolution. Build area is 320 by 320 by 180, and the default $999 kit is a belt drive single extruder. There'll probably be a $12.99 kit with the dual extruder belt drive setup, and there will also be an optional 10 start 25 mil pitch lead screw upgrade available for, I'm not saying yet because I don't know how much, but you'll be able to upgrade the X and Y axis to lead screws and have this be a pretty slamming little bot. Also, we'll make a quick release for where the Y-axis joins to the frame so that you can easily pop it off, lay it down, put the whole thing in a small little case, flat packed, take it with you. Super lightweight, super fast printer, super big build area, very cheap price. I think this one's going to be a winner. Stay tuned, it's coming soon.